What's good, people? You're locked back into myself, Benja, here at FLEXXLBodybuilding.com. If you don't know, get to know original bodybuilding wear for original bodybuilders. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I appreciate it if you have returned. If you could do me another favor, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, share, and whatever else, comment and that. I really would appreciate that. A little bit of engagement, get me up in the algorithm, get it pumping out, man. Do you know what I mean? Get it pumping like Arnie back in the 90s. Anyway, oh yeah, this is part two. If you've not watched part one, I suggest you go and watch part one. It's a little bit, you know, a bit of an intro about myself, you know what I mean? A little bit of a sob story, a little bit of a victory, a little bit of a glory and that. Do you know what I mean? It's a short story, people. It's 10 minutes, do you know what I mean? It's not my life, but it's a little bit of it, right? To do with bodybuilding. So this is part two, where I'm going to tell you a little bit about FLEXXL, how I came along with it, what it means, who's it for, you know, and hopefully where we're going. You know, when I say we, I'll start at the top. This is just me doing this stuff, me alone doing everything, me sourcing, me buying, me printing, me doing all the other stuff, the artwork, me posting, packaging, me modeling. Do you know what I mean? It's me doing everything, guys. I'm a one-man army, so I really would appreciate it if you could just give us a little follow on here, man. That'd do me. Do you know what I mean? That would touch my heartstrings, man. That would touch my heartstrings dearly. So FLEXXL. What does it mean? Well, you know what it means. It means, you know, FLEXXL. You know what I mean? You want to flex an XX. Well, just, you know what? I just put that together thinking, like, you know, that I look really smart there. You know what I mean? I look like Joe Rogan or something like that, man. But I don't. I just look like an idiot, don't I? I forgot what I was talking about now. I need to go back to where I was talking about at the beginning. What was I talking about a minute ago? Give me a second. Oh yeah, FLEXXL. Where does it come from? The name. I'm gonna listen, guys. This is a play on words for me. But it's also, you know, a motive. It's, you know, it's something to live by. You know what I mean? If you're a bodybuilder, you don't want to flex an extra small, do you? You want to flex an XXL, or you want to flex an XL. If you're, you know, aspirations are not just there yet, you know, we get it, man. Do you know what I mean? But it's about flexing bigger sizes because you're putting on mass. Hopefully, you're not just dirty bulking. However, FLEXXL, me, when I first started, I was a size small. As I said in the beginning of my first vlog, that I was very underweight. I was a size small. Now, I flex an XL. See? Smart, eh? Better than Gymshark. Guys, there's also another play on that. Next, I'm going to flex an XXL, right? This is an XL right now, guys. This is a pump cover. This is one of my do's, you know what I mean? Let me just give you a little spin there, a little 360 for the boys. Oi, 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 I can only go one way, lads, I'm sorry. FLEXXL. At once, I used to flex a small. Well, I wasn't flexing a small, I was wearing a small. It was kind of wearing me, to be honest here, but now I flex an XL. So that is the meaning of it. But, you know, flexing an XL is, if you've put weight on, you know, it's something you always have to try and keep, you know, maintaining, because it's easy to lose if you don't do, you know. So flexing an XL is a lifestyle choice for me. I know some people might say, you know, it's an unhealthy choice, you know, but each to his own, okay, people? Now, why did I come up with FLEXXL? Because, like I said in the first video, bodybuilding has given me pretty much everything. It's given me so many tools to be able to get to know myself, truly get to know myself, and because of that, you know, I'm dedicated to bodybuilding now for the foreseeable, you know, and when I can't bodybuild, I still want to be involved in bodybuilding, hence a FLEXXL apparel. You know, I thought about it and I thought, you know, I could come out here with these young lads and try and compete with them and try and do, you know, all this fancy video gear and all that. But the thing is that, you know, the best thing that I've got and the best quality I've got is just the fact that I am who I am, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and now I can wear my logo on my chest, you know, and that says enough about me. You know, I want to build a legacy for myself, you know. I've got children, man. I've got children that love labels, man. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to do my best to graft as a father. And that applies to everything, man. You know what I mean? Like bodybuilding's giving me the tools to graft in the gym and graft outside of the gym, okay? So it's about progression, you know? It's always about progression. Flexing at XL, flexing at XXL, flexing at 3XL. You know what I mean, man? It's all about progressing to bigger and more better things. Everything that is sourced from FLEXXL by myself is sourced in the UK. There's none of this. Right, okay, some of it might be made in China, but you know, like they do it over there. But it's UK. I'm paying proper UK prices, guys. I'm not undercutting the middleman. I'm not waiting 6 weeks for batch orders of this or that. I'm doing everything myself. This is all what I consider to be good quality wearing attire, right? Trust me, guys, I worked in the vintage industry for 10 years. I know fabrics, I know textiles, I know quite a bit, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just a pretty face, guys. I'm not just a pretty face. I know you won't believe it, but I am. You know what I mean? I know a bit, man. You know what I mean? So, however, taking my skills for that, I've put it into this, guys. You know what I mean? And there's a new generation out there that are really into bodybuilding and, you know, they're into it and I love that they're into it, but, you know, they're taking it some different direction where, you know, like, it kind of digressing away from bodybuilding and more like, you know what I mean, like a flamboyant posing and whatnot, do you know what I mean? And I just want bodybuilding to be bodybuilding. FLEXXL is exactly what it is, does what it says on a tin, original bodybuilding wear for original bodybuilders. Right, what else was I saying now? In the future, hopefully in the future, you know, I'll be looking to maybe sponsor some athletes, you know, once I get a bit of bread in there, man, you know what I mean? I can just fling some tens someone way, you know what I mean? But, you know, for right now, I just want to build a reputable God damn it, man. I just want to make a good name for myself, man. I just want to make a good name for myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm a good lad. You know what I mean? Right, so listen, right, this is the thing, yeah. These videos are just so you can get to know me, right? You know, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm guilty of buying stuff from brands, you know. I don't know the person behind it, you know. And, you know, if I knew that person really, would I buy from them? Would I endorse something? But, you know, maybe not, you know what I mean? So this is me getting to know you guys, you know, about you guys getting to know FLEXXL, you know, what we're about, man. We're about original bodybuilding for original bodybuilders. I can't say that enough, man. I can't say that enough because you know what it is, right? Yeah. There's a point now in the industry where it is completely divided, where I feel like bodybuilders almost kind of like get looked down upon the gym shark kids, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, if you've not got like a retainer in your mouth now with, you know, the triple XL baggy pants to hide your size small legs and whatever else, man, you know what I mean? It's just like you don't fit in. But you know what the thing is, lads, yeah? We fit in. We still fit in. We are a family, you know, together we can be like these three amigos here, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it might take one of you. I've got one subscriber right now. That's me and one subscriber. Bam, amigos. You could be the third one. Bam, there you go. Hombres. This video has not gone the way I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be a bit more professional. I was going to tell you a little bit more about everything, right? But listen, it's going the way it's going, and I like it. I don't care. It flows off the tongue, you know what I mean? Sometimes I try and sit down and I'll try and, you know, like, middle line things, but sometimes you just got to go with the flow. So I suppose what I'll do next, guys, is show you a little bit of the arsenal of what we've got in, yeah? Let me show you some of the stock, boys. Let me show you some of the stock, lads. Right, as you man can see, if you want to be fresh like me, you know where you need to be. www.flexxlbodybuilding.com. That is the one. So we've got the long sleeve pump cover right here, right now, boys. Yeah, I've got 3 of these right now. Size XL, all of them. Yes, pump covers. And you know what, lads? These are nice, man. They're a bit heavier, do you know what I mean? They're a bit heavier cotton. And yeah, you know what I mean? If you haven't got one, loser. Next up, guys, we have got the white t-shirt here. This is a lighter cotton, guys, all right? It's a FLEXXL box logo. Once again, just that one hit on the front. Lovely little aesthetic number. Once again, guys, if you don't have this one. And of course, to complement the white, we have got the OG pump cover. This is size XL right now, guys. This is a heavier cotton, all right? Heavier cotton, you can wash this up to 60 degrees, all right, guys, which means you can really proper heat in there, man. Do you know what I mean? And proper burn it up, like, you know what I mean? Or if you wash it, lads, you know what I mean, and you mess up the washing, which is probably going to happen, you know what I mean? You're not going to shrink it, lads, you know what I mean? So you still have your FLEXXL OG original pump cover tee, you know what I'm saying? In the place to be. Next up, we have got the FLEXXL Active t-shirt, probably one of my favorites, to be honest, until we get the stringers. And when we get the stringers, that's gonna be a madness. FLEXXL Active t-shirt, 140 GSMs, nice and light, guys, yeah, 100% polyester, nice little bit of a pong, see that, yeah, it's got a nice bit of stretch to it as well, guys, yeah. So, you know, again, if you want them little, you want to show the gains, lads, you know what I mean, you want to show off the physique, you need the Active t-shirt, man. These start from a size medium, guys, right? Now, I'm going to tell you about the sizing. The sizing predominantly is going to start from a size large. Why? Because it's going to start from a size large. This is bodybuilding, guys, right? If I was going to, you know, do Pilates equipment, I might start it from a size extra small, but it's bodybuilding. So we're going to start it from a size large. However, the Active t-shirts are going to be available from a size medium. Why? Because I know you boys want to wear them a little bit tighter, show off the gains, you know what I mean, t-shirt workouts and all that, but listen, do not skip legs. Also, whilst I'm here, I'm going to tell you guys, yeah, there's only going to be 2 colours in FLEXXL. Why? Because I don't want you to get bamboozled with, oh, what should I wear with this one, should I wear that one with this, or what do you think, babe? Do you know what I mean? Just wear them, just get them and go to the gym. They're all going to match. They're all pretty much, do you know what I mean, the same. They're all going to make you look amazing. Do you know what I mean? I think I've sold it, man. I think I've sold it. Right, people, I think that brings me to the end of that today. It's been a bit of a sporadic, a bit of a manic sort of vlog. Didn't plan for it to go like that at all. However, you know, the show must go on. My name is Benja, Benjamin, not Benji. And keep on bodybuilding, guys. If you could please subscribe, like, share, you know, and I appreciate it. And remember, www.flexxlbodybuilding.com. Supposed to go all the way around then. I mean, turn me back on you and that. This is awkward.